Already back again for more dungeon crawls. This is Mike, playing Darkest Dungeon. We have a weird predicament this week. We have idle grey robbers move up a level. I really don't want that to actually happen. So we're going to kind of cheat the system. I spent $6,000 and gave her On Guard as a locked trait in the sanitarium to make sure she doesn't level and make sure she has that permanently. Didn't want to do that, but I had no choice because I want to keep her at level 4 right now so I can use a 4-man team to do whatever I want later on in a boss fight. Also bought some trinkets here, upgraded people in the guild and the blacksmith. But here's what we're taking. We are going after the ruins. This is the thing we're going after. Some deeds, which we kind of need. A rare trinket that's really good on a highwayman. And yeah, a bunch of money. So this is the party we're taking. We're taking a occultist, antiquarian, Hellion, and the jester. Still can't do this Shrieker run, so yeah, they still have my shit. It is a ruins. It is medium long. So because of that, I want to take max food because I'm holding an occultist. I'm not so sure how he's going to fare, honestly. That is what I'm doing. Taking a couple bandages just because I really don't trust this guy, honestly. And when a medium veteran, I really just want to be careful a little bit. Alrighty. I don't think I've been in the ruins in a veteran level dungeon yet. So we're going to kind of see how that goes about. We are in 90% explore the rooms. So 5, 10, 13. We gotta do nearly all of them. Usually it just means you have to do it, you can skip 2. Okay. That's a lot of different shit. Every empty room is a bonus. Cheap.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Already? God darn it. 375 deeds. I'm getting a bunch already. I already have 21. Oof. Yeah. It's too early to decide whether or not to go dark. I can skip these two, but I kind of have to do them anyways. It's just not really laid out very well. That's good. Alrighty, here's a new Bone Man spear. He's got a slow dodge. Not much to say. He does do a lot of damage with the spear, so it's kind of good to get rid of him. Just like that. The Rabbles are not really that threatening, honestly. They do have a little bit more hit points than they did prior, So it's not really that big of a deal, though, anyways. That was the wrong skill. But something to know about that battle ballot. You already roll for your first round, so the speed does not benefit you at all. It only benefits you for the next round you roll. The accuracy and crit does benefit you for the round you use it, though. Just a little tidbit there that I wanted to mention. I don't think I ever had. An old journal entry. Ooh, okay. Sure. Those sometimes do come from bookcases and books, but not as often. We're going to get rid of some torches here. And we're going to move on. You can switch your inventory around. You really don't need to, honestly. I just like doing it because it looks pretty. Mind if I tell you to do that or not? I don't know. Be nice. Let's see here. Yeah, I gave him plus damage to humanoids, because ruins do have a lot of humans in them. So I think that might be a beneficial thing in here. Actually, it's going to hopefully work out real well. Especially against these guys, because they are human. They do have a lot more hit points than last time. In the apprentice level dungeons, they have like, I think, 15, 17, somewhere in there. Here they get 22. He gets like 12. Which seems like a lot for just a guy who does stress damage. One hit point, thanks. That's their only ability, really, the Rend of the Gods. That does cause a bleed. Does get you more stress.
But a victory nonetheless.
Yeah, for now. How does he go before him? That's weird. Yeah, 15 here. Arbalest has 22. Unfortunately, that's not enough. Because he was already in debuff from last battle, honestly. Well, got rid of the Arbalest, so that's good. I can Hue, get rid of the guy in the back. Or Iron Swan, not Hue. Iron Swan is something that is really good, that I recommend every single Hellion get, but you kind of have to be in the first position to make it work. That's the only place that actually does work. But it's definitely really good in a lot of boss fights. Also really good in in general because it does target the back row, which is where stress usually comes from. 217, this much. Did not realize he got a guard when he goes up to veteran. He also gets a ton of it protection, but that's from his buff. Apparently, it's going to be gone next round. At least he's light shit. This guy's actually kind of tough, but now he's got protection and also a guard ability. He's really just good. Which is very unfortunate because he's usually just like not really a problem.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
16. Hell yeah. So yeah, his heal now does 6, minimum 0, max 16. Chance to bleed a lot more, and does 6 damage, which is why I'm starting to bring the bandages, because it actually is relevant now. Back when it was just 1 damage for 3 rounds, it wasn't really that relevant, because it also didn't hit very often. Time to camp. Still losing that, though. Oh well. So the only way we can prevent midnight ambush is with him. Unfortunately, get a little bit stressed. That's fine. This is one companion. This is self only. This is just huge ass crit buff. And then one companion, same person. Just give her huge ass crit range. Don't need the trinket. We're gonna do mockery. It's not really needed. Honestly, nothing's really needed. Here, heal. Sometimes when you have rest, you just don't have anything to do with it.
Spirits are lifted.
Honestly. That is always guaranteed to give you a buff on dodge and protection. So, if you're planning on camping, that's a good thing to wait for. Might not have been a good idea to do that. Faithless. That's perfectly fine. What to replace? I didn't check. Oh well. So we can keep going this way, or we can just backtrack. Then we have to hit all these. That's fine, I'll just hit them all. This seems like kind of a waste of an area. This does too, but it's not as bad. Almost screwed up there.
A fork, waiting to be spent.
Another thing to remember too, that when you have antiquarians, they do allow you to stack your gold a lot higher, up to 2,500, which is so nice. Benefits you having more room available for other shit. Scout. So apparently if we went this way, I would have been good on one fight. Going this way, I've got at least 3. And I say at least because I could get one in a random hallway backtrack. The spiders didn't do much difference. They went from 7 to 10 hit points. So that was the only change they had really there. Kind of a little bit harder to take only 1 hit per kill on them. And their marks tend to be more effective. It's also interesting too that notice that the greens and reds, the really only difference is their speed and their name. That's really it across the board. So if you had to pick one to kill, it's always reds before greens because of speed. Otherwise, it really doesn't make a damn bit of difference at all. There's a lot of stuff. I don't need that. Good. We're gonna hit this. We could hit this one dark. Yeah, let's go ahead and go dark. I want these deeds, that's why. We have 1 shovel left? Do we need that? No. I guess we'll be dark for a little bit. We might be running that. We might be running these torches anyways. We'll see here. Yeah, we're getting rid of these torches. We can also, we got to keep the key because we got another place coming up top. Bandages, I want to keep them for a little bit more. Screw it. We've been doing fine. Alrighty. After all that configuration, we're going up here. Well, I'm glad I kept this key. But the problem is the next chest I open, which is coming up, I'm going to have to just go at it. Wow, 2 people got to go before him. That's awesome. That means we can eliminate you.
Masterfully executed.
Down to 1 really quickly. Could have healed my Jester in the back on that round instead of actually attacking, but I kind of wanted to finish it.
Slow and insidious killer.
I feel likely to have to make another decision here on what to keep. 500? This is 500. I've like dunked 1,000 here, which is annoying. Yeah, and we got that random fight that I talked about. Alrighty, so we got what I didn't want to see. but we can describe this at least. So this is a collector. What he does is he collects souls. He will put out 2 highwaymen or a man-at-arms or a Vestal. A combination of those 3. And he'll go to the back row. He'll do that right away as soon as he can. With his speed. You want to kill him, or every time you kill one of them, he'll recollect the souls and put them back the fuck out. So you kind of want to kill him first. Even though the highwaymen tend to do a lot of damage, you kind of have no choice but to kill him first. So I'm kind of happy I have Solo Finale and Iron Swan. Because this guy's a real asshole. The downside is I can't do anything with my occultist till he goes the back row. But that's 50 damage, so we're okay with that. Here's what I mean by collecting call. Goes directly to the back row and gets me 2 highwaymen and a Vestal. But however, Swan hits him in the back. And so does Blight, which is good. So he's going to start taking damage here. I'm going to battle ballot because I need to get my guys moving. They still get an attack on this round, which is unfortunate. But nothing I can do about that. I could move him up front. His movement speed is 45%. With this, also clears corpses. I could also just hit him with this. I kind of want to just keep doing damage, so yeah. Almost killed his Vestal, which really doesn't matter, honestly. I just let these guys just do their damage and try to kill the collector as fast as possible, which was a little bit faster than I planned normally. And then it's just in this order: Vestal, Highwaymen, Men-at-Arms. You can do Highwaymen beforehand if you don't have a Vestal here. Because she's here, she can just heal. That is all she will do. So you want to make sure she goes down before you tackle the Highwaymen. Even though they can do more damage, you kind of just need to prioritize her first. Here's a good thing. Let's go ahead and stun both of them. And even though I got the debuff, I keep one round of just working on these 2. That's her headache. Gives him a buff of 50% damage, accuracy, and crit. That is one thing she can tend to do a lot of times when she doesn't have a heal. I'm going to get rid of him because I don't want that buff to actually activate. That's why the Solo Finale idea of the Jester is so good. Because when you need it, it does its job. Down to 5. Another Headstrong, so that's just healing him. I don't think he needed any healing, honestly. Sure, Battle Ballot. Honestly, I don't know what you cannot do. So there goes the Vestal. We now have 1 guy left on the Highwayman. Yes! Full health and remove stress. I don't think he had any stress. Oh well. None of my guys have stress. This is awesome. And he's almost dead. He's at 4. He gets to go. That's fine. That headhunt can do bleed, which is something you want to be careful of. It's basically the same skills you have, but they only use 2 of them. Like, the Highwayman never actually uses a gun. The Man-at-Arms never attacks. He just buffs and defends. You will always get puzzled Terzapidon. I can't pronounce that, sorry. From those guys. At least one. At least one. You could get more. What do you dump? Portraits, because they're at full. I guess. So bad. Like, I still need the food. That's the only thing I've got left from when I started. So that's a collector. He will only show up in random encounters. So he will not show up. I'm gonna wait to get this fight. He will not show up when you scout ahead and see an encounter. He will not show up ever in a room encounter. He will only show up when you actually get a random encounter after going through a hallway once. I don't know why that is. It's just how it works. He will also show up if you take his shard here and shove it in a secret room chest. If you happen to get one of these prior to the secret room. And then he will give you back that shard if you kill him, along with more juicy stuff. That is also hard to pull off because he's you're likely not get those I can't pronounce it again. That word before you actually see a secret room. So it's not very well you'll see a collector, but when you do, yeah, they suck. But once you figure out how to actually go about taking out their 3 combatants, it's usually pretty fine. It's usually going to be one of each, but sometimes you'll get the 2 of one of the other type of scenario. I've never seen 2 Men-at-Arms. I've seen 2 Vestals before. So that's just kind of how it goes there. That didn't matter to me at all. He's tough. His other ability is just heavy stress and heavy damage. When he gets to actually attack you. Unfortunately for him, when he fought me there, he didn't even get another turn. So yeah, he was just dead. Which is good for me because I didn't want to deal with him any longer. He can be a problem to the point where you want to end the fight pretty darn quickly. Just because he tends to cause issues if you don't. So what I'm saying is I'm just going to dump all the gold I see from now on. Yeah, I mean, I have to keep the food. Okay. We have 2 curios left. This one I can dump the food at. This one I still have to keep it at. And I'm maxed out at gold. I can get a few more things, but not much. See, there's a food. That was trapped. It just gave me a nice little bleed. Because I didn't have a key for it, or a shovel. Yeah, you can shovel those and just break the glass. Here's an interesting situation here. This is worth more than this. So I guess we're going to eat some food. And leave the gold behind. Unfortunately, like we left one of these behind earlier. Can't do anything about that. We do have to go here dark. We don't have to do these, fortunately. Here's another new guy. Bone Commander. Yeah, so he's just a big, basically, just a two position guy, not really a big deal. He does have protection. He does have a little bit of a dodge. He's very slow, 50 hit points. He's not really a big deal. The Spearman, we'll probably get to see in action this time. Unfortunately. Maybe not. Oh, we actually do get to see him in action. Even though he has 3 hit points left here. Maybe not. Still. My guys are getting to go first so quickly, it's just not really being a problem here. Iron Swan. Yeah, his hits are pretty hard. Crushing Blow does a lot of damage. I'm just going to get 2 rounds with this guy and just let him have it. Let him do his job here. He's fine. Stress. And then mow this guy down. He's pretty fine. This ground pound is fucking stupid. Hits all 4 guys, stress and damage. This guy's just a freaking beast to kill. He's, you know, he just does a lot of damage to the whole party. I'm just going to try to kill him fast because this is my last fight. I know my guy is going to be moving on, you know, so I can get to death's door and be fine with that, honestly. I could stun him. It might work. It probably won't. I'm just going to take the damage and move on. Crushing Blow. Okay, so death's door. Likely go before him. At 7. At 3. Dead. So yeah, that's, I took the death's door just for under precautions. I just need to make sure he's gone. This is 13. This is 1,000. I mean, based on math, that's worth more. So unfortunate. We got so many crests, though. 48. Continue. Open this stupid thing. Another trap. Oh well. So yeah, that was good. That worked out well. We got a lot of money. 37,000, almost 38,000. 48 crests and 18 busts, and then 6 more deeds here. And that lovely trinket I showed at the beginning. 2 more level 4s. Got Beast Slayer. And then got... She doesn't like the unholy people. That's kind of sucky, actually. All stress relief less effective. So if I'm actually going to relieve stress this week in any place, it doesn't work very well. Here's the good news. I don't need to relieve stress at all. My guys are fine. By level, though, I have no low-level guys. I did upgrade this so I can get level 1s. So here you can see I have a level 1 character. It did work. The Grey Robber did not level, which is good. And she now has locked in Undying and On Guard, which is cool. I can also upgrade and get these in my group. Let's see what happens here real quick. We have to take on the Necromancer here soon. Actually, we can do that right now. So, like I said, I want to take a group of 4s to go on that. So Vestal, the Grave Robber, Man-at-Arms? That seems good. I like this group. Let's go ahead and drink it up. I don't know if you guys like me to pause the video or and then come back, or just do this and have you all watch. I don't know which is actually better for you to enjoy, honestly. Those combine well because this is -6 range skills. That's not actually what I'm thinking. Those are good combined. There we go. That's better. I want him in front so he can use point blank. I wish there was something here that gave protection, but I haven't been able to get one of those lovely trinkets yet. However, this makes him have 52 hit points, which is just disgusting. So yeah. Guild upgrade? Nope. Very far away from that. That's fine. What are you taking? Lunge. Putting her in the 3rd position, so yeah. Lunge won't be beneficial. Still spend money out to upgrade it eventually. We'll go to the blacksmith. We're pretty close on these. This is level upgrade to level 4. So I'm going to go ahead and get the armor one here. Just like that. Cost a lot, but as you can see, everybody gets upgraded to level 4 armor. And the reason why hers costs less is because of weapon trinket, -20, or weapon tinker, sorry. Here we can also take and put him here to get rid of worries. And that's all we need to do there. I could send this guy to get rid of I don't see anything I want to put in there. Okay, normally I would not get this, but this is for the worst accuracy in the game guy. So yeah, that's a really good buff for him. I don't have enough to really upgrade that. So yeah, 6,000 there. Nope. You can also just like change where you're going there, which is fine. Yeah, so don't need to relieve stress, which is good. And here we go. So once again, we're in a boss fight, taking maximum food, some shovels, some keys, torches, a couple holy waters, and a couple herbs. That's it. I don't see anything else here. I'm going to take one of those just in case. Alrighty.
had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
Alrighty. So this is the Necromancer. It's the same as the last Necromancer. Nothing different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so he is here. It's always great to figure that out right when you go, so you don't mess up your route. So we can camp right here, unless something weird happens on the way. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Get rid of the stress right here, back. So I wasn't too butthurt about it. You can get trinkets sometimes that benefit off having low torchlight. You can also get trinkets that benefiting off high torchlight. I really don't dick with the ones that are low torchlight, but if you like those, then go for it. I just don't really want to take the risk of losing party members just because I'm trying to make the game harder than it is. Once I get more comfortable with some of the character setups, we might do some dark runs here at the end. Just kind of show it off and kind of see how cool it is. So here's the Spearman. We'll actually get to see him in action. I didn't get a chance to show him last time. Yeah, Spear Thrust. He has a high crit range, so that really sucks. Good, you guard the wrong guy. Thank you so much, because I don't want the Spearman to go again. Yeah, he's tough. He makes your day really effing bad. So double riposte, like normal here. And even though he's guarded, it doesn't matter. He still takes damage from the riposte, because he's the one who attacked. Hit back. Gotta love that shit. Riposte is so good. Like, I really almost feel like it's cheating sometimes when you're using it. The neat thing about this, with the Highwaymen, is that you have ability here that moves them forward 1 and gets the riposte. You have ability here that moves them back 1 and does a shit ton of damage. So you can just back and forth these. You can also have 2 Highwaymen in the first, second person and just back and forth this for each of them, which is just sweet. That's also a really cool thing you can do as far as a combo. There are a lot of hidden combos in the game that if you know about them, they're pretty sweet to set up. Some of them just come naturally with the party on how they're just looking. Some they take a little work to set up, but once you do, they're usually tend to be more powerful than you could imagine. So here's that buff for protection. We're going to put it on our man-at-arms. Even better, we got rune tactics. So 15% damage in the ruins, which is where the hell we're at, which is sweet. I'm skipping this because I don't need it. Like I said always, when I'm in a boss dungeon, it's go straight to the boss, and then if you do well against the boss, then you come back into the other shit. Because you don't want since your boss is the main priority, you don't want to make that a problem because you decided to be greedy. That's how I look at it. Gotta love that crit. Ooh, that was good. That doesn't usually happen very often. The Grave Robber is always really good because the high crit chance. And that also hits all the party members. So you can hit any of these 4 with that effect for a post, which is sweet. Group heal. Ooh, 1 hit point left. You're dead.
As victories mount, so too
I don't need that food. There's no reason to keep it. Just get rid of it. Moving on. No really that scouts. We're not getting really too many scouts, but that's fine. We don't really need them, honestly. It just prevents us from getting hit by traps. It's really all it does for me when I'm going on boss fights. Because usually you can tend to find out where they are just by counting the map. They'll always be in the farthest room away from ready to start. If there's 2 that are the same, then you have to get lucky and guess. Other than that, it's pretty easy. Not like we could kill him, and also not likely he would move either. If you can't see, that number is 95% move resistance. He wasn't moving. That's fine. Yeah, ground pound also has the chance to stunned. That never happened last time, so it didn't come up down here. Catch or a post. Ooh. Yeah, he dodged, and I guess so did we. Down to 13. Another ground pound. You get smacked back, but you missed. There's 7. He's at 6. Hello.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Now that he's gone, I don't really have to worry about it too much here. Can't target him in the back, unfortunately. I can guess guard. It's really not needed. Just gives him a bunch of protection. It is 35. I will be using that when we get to the Necro.
Eradicated. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, I guess that works. Don't ever use a shovel on these. It'll give you 100 stress right away. Unless you want that.
measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
2 more rooms. Possible keys. Possible shovels. Goodbye. Interesting. This little curio right here, I think, is always stress relief, so I'm not really going to worry about that. It's hard to remember, but I think that's right. Sure that or the buff doesn't really matter, honestly. It might be just something I don't really care about. Down to 3. Down to dead. It's that one. Light skill chance plague doctor. Got a free scout. We know that room's empty. Let's go ahead and camp here. We can carry all that junk. So we have 2 different options. I'd much rather use this one. So what else do we want to use? Self-only protection and damage? Yep. Party dodge and crit chance. Party dodge and damage? Yep.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh, it was heal and stress. That was it. Yeah, not really that good. Oh well. Couldn't remember.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Alrighty, here we go. 158 hit points. It's a lot. Start right away with light. Get him going. Get him down. 19. Goody. Riposte. I will be protecting someone here next round. Already at 120. Now that we have Spearmen, he also has a possibility to make Spearmen, which makes him tougher. You just work on him, don't even care about the guys he puts out, honestly, because if you didn't deal with these guys, then yeah, he becomes a problem. Until he gets to the back row, everybody can hit him here. which is good. Keep the healer around, so protect him. So he will take all the hits that she gets dealt. And now he's up to 35% protection. 12 damage per round. Sweet. Unfortunately, I can't hit him in these rows, so I want to go backwards. Get rid of him and move him up. Yeah, the knife can only hit the first 2 positions. That was a lot. Wow. It was a graveyard smash. You haven't really used this defend ally very much, but it's pretty good when the fight's going to take a long time. Yep, guaranteed to hit now, 12 per round. I'm just going to stay where I'm at and keep trying to puncture this guy and kill him quickly fast. A lot more stress. He's now in the back row, which makes it so the men-at-arms can't get him. That's fine. He's doing his job really well. I think he's dead. Nope, he's got 10 left. He's now got 5 left. 0. He is gone. Boom. That was 5 rounds. So yeah.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
It was a pretty easy fight, but I still want to come back to him looking for a full inventory. Picked up another 10,000 plus 6,500. Not here much in the heirloom department. When you tend to have a boss fight, you tend to not get much in the heirloom department. No one leveled. That's actually really good. Expecting at least one of them to level there, but no one did. It's also weird we're not getting any stress at all, so it's kind of interesting that we have no one with stress at all either, because the highest stress is 3, so it's like about 30. So where do we go from here? That's a pretty good trinket. That I just bought. Can't get that even though it's freaking broken. Wow. Okay. It's really good. Mental note. So we'll probably do this one next time. Until then, see you guys. See y'all.